So, I'm a little tired looking because I'm recording at 4 o'clock in the morning, which is what moms who don't have nannies do if they want to have a YouTube channel. And I thought I'd talk a little bit about who I am and what position I'm coming from as a YouTuber who wants to teach and learn and grow with you. Um, I have an 8-month-old son um, and a 17-year-old stepdaughter. Um, at the moment, only my son lives with me um, and my husband. We live in Western North Carolina, and were affected by Helene not too long ago. And now, last night, there were two wildfires in the city where I live. So our region has been hit really hard by natural events as of late. Um, I write romance novels. The one that I am promoting at the moment, um, all proceeds go to Rebuilding Marshall, which is where the book is set, um, which was absolutely decimated by Helene. Um, but the other romance novels that I have written, so that romance novel is an interracial, magical, small town romance novel, squeaky clean. The other romance novels that I have written are more like relationship dramas than romance novels. So they explore DV, they explore basically how smart people can end up in really terrible relationships and their rock star romances. um, I think it's important that I state that I am someone who goes to church. Um, well, I'm an agoraphobe, so I watch church online. But I would consider myself more of a follower of Jesus than a Christian. Um, and we plan on homeschooling our son, and we do not plan on involving any kind of alternate histories or Christian centered um, curriculum. Um, as far as I'm concerned, if he wants to learn about God, he can learn about it in church. I don't feel qualified to educate anybody on religion. Um, I'm not somebody who reads my Bible every day. I'm not somebody who reads my Bible much at all. Um, and there are a lot of things in the Bible that both me and my husband disagree with. Um, but when I come to you and say, these are ways to feel more satisfied with your life as a homemaker, or as a stay-at-home mom or dad or grandma or grandpa, you're never going to find me saying, well, just trust in the Lord because that's God gave you this job and so you must be happy with it. Being a stay-at-home mom, being a stay-at-home parent is a really hard job. It's a really all-encompassing, life-controlling job, and you have the right to feel overwhelmed. You have the right to feel sick of it sometimes. You have the right to want to run away. And if that's not where you're at, if that's not the place that you're at in life and you're loving being with your kids and every moment is a joy, then that's wonderful. And I will have videos that speak to you too. I go back and forth. I love my son, and he's cuddly, and he's sweet, and he's a wonderfully easy baby, and um, he's, you know, everything you want in a child, smiley and loves people and um, excited about so many things and so easily amused. Um, but sometimes he's also very clingy. And I would say the hardest part for me in being a stay-at-home mom is the repetition. It's 2 naps a day, 3 meals a day, um, a bath every night, um, or whenever it gets dirty, um, and trying to keep him entertained all day long. He does a lot of independent play, but especially in the evenings, he's very clingy and wants to just be against you all the time, which makes it hard to get other things done in the house. I'm also a disabled mom. I've been disabled since I was 26, and I'm 35 now. And so I find it hard to get enough rest. My anxieties can get in the way of doing things with my son that I really value and want to do. Right now it's our nap schedule that's keeping us from doing things. Like, I was taking him to baby story time at the library every week. But right now that's when he sleeps, is when they have that. So, but basically I want to share things like what I learned from parenting books. My favorite parenting books right now are Very Intentional Parenting by Destiny Ann, and which is a great book because, well, never mind. I'll get into that in another video. And Hunt, Gather, Parent, by an author whose name escapes my mind right now. But I will be doing videos on those two books, and other books that I read. I'm someone who struggles with the line between gentle parenting and making sure kids grow up feeling that they do have boundaries and they do have structure. And maybe that's a misunderstanding on my part of what gentle parenting really is. But this will be a journey, and I'd love for you to come along with me. I will say that a big inspiration in me deciding to start a channel is the Mama Cusses channel. She's wonderful. I particularly like her videos where she talks about what she thought gentle parenting would look like and what it has actually looked like for her. And her exhausted cooking videos. Her videos that are like, if you're exhausted and you need to cook, then here's a real simple recipe, a dump and go recipe. I'm somebody who cooks a lot with crock pots. I like, especially because my son is more independent in the mornings, I like to be able to just dump something in the crock pot and then serve it to us at dinner time. I also have celiac disease, so all that stuff has to be gluten-free. So there will be some gluten-free recipe type stuff on this blog. Let's see. What else am I going to cover? Honestly, it's a journey, and we'll see how it goes. But I will tell you, my house is not aesthetic. This is my office. It has my library in it. It has all of my Cricut making stuff because I'm a crafter. And this is where I write books. So it will always probably be videos in this messy room. And I hope that doesn't turn people off too much. But I think there is value, a lot of value, in seeing videos made in homes that do not look aesthetic, that are not visually pleasing. Because I think most people live in homes where things are dominated by their children. They have stuff that's not hidden. I'm a big time declutterer. I love organization, but I don't do pretty very well. And I don't think pretty matters that much. I think functionality matters. I think that, you know, having toys where the baby's going to play with them, that's important, whether or not that's, hidden away. But that's a journey I'm going to go on too, because I have an 8-month-old, so I have a lot less toys than I'll have when I have a 4-year-old. So yeah, any part of this journey sounds good to you? Any part of learning along with me sounds good to you? Any part of a realistic, down-to-earth, non-biblically informed, Quran informed, non-Torah informed lifestyle, if that appeals to you, then please subscribe and join me on this journey.